Hello everybody, good afternoon, Rose here. Today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream that she just did called My Narc Ex Showed My Messages but Exposes Himself in the Process. That's a heck of a long title for a live stream, Foodie. I mean, did you use up all the letters of the alphabet? My God, you could have shortened that a little bit. That would have helped me as a reactor. But anyway, Chantal, she's raging about Natter. She's raging about him showing messages on his phone, showing all of the missed calls and so forth. Uh, so that's what's going on. I was just on the phone with a friend of mine, still locking down the details of moving out of Long Beach to Oregon. So it's taken me a few minutes to get to this live stream. And I don't know if she's doing anything else, but I'm going to try to keep up with her today. The last couple of days for me have been hectic with just trying to figure out the move and when it's going to happen. But I'm going to do my best to keep up with Foodie Beauty today, although I'm probably going to fail because, as I've mentioned, she does live streams faster than I or anybody else can react to them. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys know where we're at and where she's at. And there she is, wearing the same top she had on last night and a bra showing through the shirt, which, Foodie, I'm sorry, as a woman, that looks tacky. I'm glad you got a bra on. I will say that. I'm glad you do have a bra on, but that just looks trashy and tacky. I mean, seriously, at least wear a bra that kind of goes with the top. Anyway, so we're gonna get started with this thing, and let's get to y'all, because I got a busy day ahead of me, including dun da da. I'm gonna have a neighbor come over and put my gaming computer together, and I might be doing some gaming content tonight. Yes, happy about that. Let's do this thing, y'all.
So I'm so obsessed with you. This is the picture he wants to paint. So if he can't get anything out of me anymore, like this is exactly what that person said was gonna happen. He can, and you can't call the cops on me for talking about you, idiot. When yesterday, just yesterday, you had your new librarian, fucking ugly Chris Farley looking narcissistic supply reaming me out with you on live stream yesterday. I'm just doing what you were doing to me, dummy. So here you go, right back at you. Yes, I reached out to you pathetically, really hoping to see you. To be
You know what, Foodie? I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you because if you've had an intimate occasion with him, with her, and you had it more than once, which you did, if you've had intimacy with both parties, you cannot sit there and insult Dee Dee. You can't go for her looks because, girlfriend, you were eating that sandwich like your life depended on it, and you did it more than once. So I guess you liked it because you went back for a second helping. Yes, you did. So you and Natter and Dee Dee can stop with this nonsense of how much you all hate each other. You can stop now. You can stop. You have a key to her apartment. You can walk right in. And Natter keeps accepting your phone calls. He exposed that last night, that the two of you are still talking. So this act that all three of you are trying to make everybody believe, nobody believes it. Nobody. Because none of you knuckleheads can keep your story straight. One minute you say you hate them, the next minute you're confessing that you had sex with both of them. Girl, just stop. Just stop. You want to see them, you want to be intimate, you want to hang out, go ahead, do so. You're all adults. You can do your thing. Nobody can stop you. But the lies don't even make sense anymore. And the things you're saying and he's saying and Didi are saying do not add up. The math is not making sense. Okay? It doesn't make sense. So just stop. Everybody knows it's fake drama. Everybody knows it's fake views. Hello. It's July the 1st. The pay period is over. You can stop with this extra drama. The pay period is up. And we started on a new cycle. You can calm down now.
To be nice to you, to give you shit, to give you gifts and love. And how do you repay me? By being a fucking asshole again. I never learned. Well, guess what? I've learned. After fucking crying over you, the mental fucking energy I give to you, and you give it right back with nothing because you're a narcissistic, unfeeling fucking Nosferatu. People were right about you from the very beginning, and I was wrong. Absolutely wrong about you. And shame on me.
Everything you just said about him also applies to you. And you're right, Chantal, you are a big butthole. A big, unwiped, stinky, disgusting butthole. But here's the thing. You like it that way. You like being a big, stinky, unwiped butthole. You like drip drying. That's your thing. You like being the bad guy. You like coming on with the drama and the chaos and the toxicity. You enjoy it. You absolutely enjoy it. You look for ways to keep that going. You do. I remember being a kid and watching professional wrestling on TV. Don't yell at me, y'all. That's just the era that I grew up in, watching WWE, watching WCW, and all the classic wrestlers like Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper and Dusty Rhodes and the Funk Brothers and all of that. I got into wrestling when I was young, and there were always the baby faces who were the good guys, and then there were the bad guys that everybody booed and hissed at and yelled at. You know, they served their purpose. They were the opposing sides of the baby faces. And in wrestling, you are the bad guy that you like the crowd booing and hissing at you because you find ways to keep that going. Being the bad guy, being the heel, is what makes you money. You don't want to be the good guy. You don't want to be the baby face. You want to be the heel. You want that negative attention. You thrive on it.
You know what he replies? King Matter always wins. You don't give a fuck about anyone but yourself. So here you go. So if I'm such a stalker, why 9 minutes? 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
I'm getting so tired of this bullshit of him showing messages and her showing messages. I'm over here thinking, what's the point? What is the point of showing these messages that they've been communicating? We already know they're communicating. We've been known that they never stopped. We've been known that she keeps giving him money and she keeps seeing him and he keeps seeing her. What is the point of these messages? To prove that they keep seeing each other? How do we know that all this crap right here, these messages, they were not sent on purpose for the point of exposing them purposely on YouTube for money? This could all be a fucking setup right here. Like, oh, let's go ahead and just make up some drama and send each other messages so we can expose it on our phones and make more drama and make more money. You want my honest thought? There it is. I think it's made up fucking drama. You know, like all of these messages here, these are not something secret that never should be exposed. All of this is probably like, it just seems like it's too coincidental that he's got a bunch of messages and he's showing them off, and she's got a bunch of messages and she's showing them off. It just seems like it fits too much together, you know? Like they did this shit on purpose for the sake of views and extra drama for their channel. Although, as I said, they can both stop. They can stop. Nobody cares about the messages. Nobody cares if the two of you are talking. We've been known about that, Chantal. This is nothing new to us as the audience and the reactors. We've been known. You're not shocking us with some revelation here.
This video chat, 9 minutes, 21 seconds. You don't want to talk to me for 9 minutes, right? I'm a stalker for 9 minutes. Then again, 5 minutes, 56 seconds, 3 minutes again, and then after again, 3 minutes, and then all that bullshit and block. Bad mistake. But guess what, pal? You're complicit too. Don't sit there and act like she when you fucking are answering my phone calls. I blocked you, you didn't block me. So like I don't understand like how he can go on there and be like, she's messaging me. Like he's so dumb. Like I just feel like he's okay, obviously he set me up to like message him and then like what? Expose me when you're answering my phone calls? Like he's so stupid. Yes, okay, you could get away with the argument that um you could get away with the argument.
You know, all three of you are complicit because you're all grifting and scamming together, and that's just the truth. You, Didi, and Natter, you're all in this together. You're all three grifters and scammers that got together and you said, let's make a lot of money duping people on YouTube. And that's exactly what you've been doing for over a year. Seriously, that's what's up. This is all made up drama. And you yourself, on a recent live stream, said in your hotel room that you make stuff up and you let everybody in the audience go with it because it makes you money. You said that outright, Chantal. And you weren't lying when you said it. You feel so bold in your position being on YouTube that you're going to tell everybody, look, yeah, I'm a scammer, I'm a grifter, and what are you going to do about it? You buy my lies, you support my lies, you fund my toxic lifestyle, and you dumbasses are still here. Those of you in my audience, you're stupid, and I don't care if you're stupid as long as you give me money. You're addicted to me, and you're going to continue to be addicted to me, and people who are addicted to something don't leave. That's the attitude you have now with everybody. You're addicted to this drama, and I know you're not going to leave, so I can say and do whatever I want, no matter how offensive it might be. You're still going to be here, and you're still going to watch and nanny boo-boo to all that.
Given that, oh, I would just had my messages open so she would message me so I could expose her, but not when you're answering my phone calls. Ooh, he's such a loser. I know. King of shit. I swear to God, if you talk, he's wrote that to me in WhatsApp. I swear to God, if you wow, he really, really does have a black heart. He doesn't care about anything.
Neither do you.
Anything but looking like he's on top of everything.
And so do you. You have that same attitude. You think you're on top of everything when you're at the bottom. Look at the way you live your life. Are you on top of anything? You're not. You're drowning in all of your problems and all of your chaos that you yourself created. You're not on top of anything. That's why you're so busy trying to escape from everything with whatever means necessary, whether it's spending money you don't have on unnecessary clothes because you're too lazy and stupid to do your laundry, or escaping into drugs because you don't want to think about the reality of life, or looking into the black mirror of your phone through all those filters to fool yourself into thinking that you're smaller than what you are. You know, you're an escape artist. You're always trying to escape rather than deal with shit, real life shit, and work it out. And ain't nobody feeling sorry for you these days. Nobody. Nobody should feel sorry for Chantal. She makes more money than pretty much anybody who watches her, perhaps even that react to her. She's got the means to fix herself, and she's not. She's got the time, she's got the lifestyle, she's got the resources. If she wanted to fix herself in any way, shape, or form, she could. Feel no sympathy for this person. If she lives a life of misery, it's by her own making. Every person is the architect of their own life. And if you build a bad life, you can always tear it down and do something better. And she's literally choosing not to.
It's so pathetic. Take all her money. Bitch, this is the irony. This is the irony, Chris Farley. He's gonna take all your money. Not any of mine. I can show you my bank account. He hasn't taken a fucking penny from me. But you, all that little.
Wait, what? He did what? He didn't take any of your money? I'm over here laughing. He didn't? You spent all those thousands of dollars on him, Chantal. All that money for groceries and rent and paying the phone bill. Didn't you recently say that you have to pay $1,000 phone bill because of Natter? Maybe because he was calling his relatives in Egypt. Maybe that's why it was so expensive. But to this day, you're still paying for the phone, you idiot. You're still paying for the cable. And you got that hotel room because you wanted to tempt him away from Didi. You spent all that money. For what? For what? Taking out payday loans for what? That's crazy. Making 10,000 plus a month and taking out payday loans, girl, what? Excuse me? Really? But you're not paying him any money. No, that wasn't you sending him $500 when you went to Windsor. That wasn't you at all. That wasn't you paying $300 for mushrooms. You didn't do that either. That wasn't you confessing that you have a $3,000 cola habit. Didn't do that either. What do you mean he never took your money?
Cute little new plaid shirt and everything. Did you see him sucking on my. Dude, you look pathetic. You're sitting in Dee Dee's condo, your new Narc supply. That's why he's not freaking out over me. He won't have to. Because he has a new supply. I'm getting it. He will not have to contact. I'm like, why is he not bothering to contact? He used to freaking be more like, oh, like, no, he's not worried because he has somewhere now. He doesn't give a shit. He has a new supply. You're the new supply. That's all you are, the fucking cum bucket. Honestly, like, seriously. Oh my God. Is this okay?
The irony of the situation is that Chantal set up Natter on YouTube, and he's got a channel. And he's got a place to live, guaranteed. And Chantal is over at the villa. Yes, she's making money right now, but girlfriend is over there taking out payday loans, borrowing from family. The irony that could happen from this situation, Chantal, is that you set up this crackhead on YouTube, and he's got a guaranteed place to live. He's comfortable. If you don't watch yourself, you could lose your place to live. If you don't have enough money and you can't pay the rent, you could be evicted. You could be without a home, and considering the fact that you're spending money like it's going out of style and you're taking out payday loans, you could be homeless. So imagine that scenario. You set up this crackhead. He went from the trap house to somebody's condo, and he's comfortable there, and he doesn't have to leave, doesn't want to leave. He calls the condo his condo, even though it's not his, but he's got a place to live, and he's got a YouTube channel. And the way that you're carrying on YouTube, you might lose your channel again. And you might lose your place to live because you just won't stop spending money and borrowing money. So wouldn't that just be something? That he's got a place to live and he's making money. And if you go too far, you might lose your income and you might be homeless.
I'm fucking like over it. Like, what was I saying? I gotta get ready. That's what's happening. I gotta get ready and go fucking enjoy the day. Oh yes, I am ignoring him from now on, but I'm just pointing out now that I'm fucking lucid. I'm just like, I remember when I woke up, I'm like, are you serious? I'm in bed crying over this loser, and he's over there with fucking loser number 2. Oh yeah, he's gonna take your money. You're sitting in her condo, drinking from my coldest water bottle like a little baby boy, like, and she's like, "Do you want me to open the blinds, Natter?" That's your life now. Enjoy it, both of you. Oh my God, they're so pathetic. Like, take all her money, dude. You're not gonna get shit. You know why you have no case? Because you have equally amount of videos on your channel making fun of me. And at least I don't go up there and like make fun of your teeth and your glasses and everything. After spending a year sleeping with you, you look like an idiot. I hope you know that. You think you look smart, but you don't. People are laughing at you, honey, I promise.
And they're laughing at you too because you're the moron who funded that. You're the one who wanted that so bad that you chased him and spent all that money. You look even more foolish. He looks bad for taking your money, but you're even more the fool for giving it to him, Chantal.
And like someone else pointed out, the only people that really support you are fake. Like most.
Oh, and by the way, question, just a side issue. If she just woke up, where did she get the Starbucks? Unless she had it delivered. Did she go out, get her Starbucks real quick or something, and then come back to do this live stream? Because she's got 2 Starbucks cups there.
Most of the people that follow you hate me and just want to trigger me. Triggering people, trolls who want to trigger me. Even women who message you. Thinking that I'm going to be jealous of some freaking ghetto hoe in another country.
You are.
No, sorry.
You are jealous.
Not going to happen. All right. I'm not eating a wheelchair.
This person, Stink Lana, says, let's eat a wheelchair and relax, girly. Some of you VIBs need to be knocked right over the head. She doesn't need a freaking wheelchair. That's entirely too much. 1,000 milligrams is entirely too much. Some of you VIBs, I wonder where your heads are at. You want her to get on camera acting the fool? You want her to be zonked out of her head? I swear, some of you in the audience for Chantal, you are enablers. You're toxic people. I mean, Chantal doesn't need help in that regard. She doesn't need people urging her to do drugs and overeat. She can manage that just fine on her own. But if Chantal were a normal person, a comment like that, I'm sorry, I'd block you because you're encouraging me to get fucked up. But to her, that's just normal. Some people getting in her audience and encouraging her to do drugs and overeat, knowing that she's already in bad health.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to spend another minute talking about it. Yeah. It's the only views he has, exactly. Without this drama, nobody gives a shit about your cooking. You take an hour to make pesto and then fucking decorate it with 3 olives. Like, okay, I'm not gonna backtrack just because I was mad and be like, this food was gross. Like, obviously, I haven't eaten it in a year, so I wasn't in the raw chicken era. You know, so I don't know, but it's true. Like, I can't watch either. It's so fucking boring. And that's an opinion. That's not harassment. He's like, I'm gonna call the cops. If you call the cops on me for these messages, I will tell them that you fucking came to a hotel with me because you did, Motel Monville, and you fucking smacked me across the face.
How do we know that? How do we know that's true? When somebody claims abuse and then they say to everyone in their audience, I exaggerated the claims, can you believe that person after that point? I say no. Because Chantal has shown us that whether he abuses her or not, it all depends on her mood and if she's mad at him or not. If she's not mad at him, then she'll say, oh, I lied. I take it all back. I lied. But if she's mad, she's vindictive, she's evil, and she will say things like what she just said. Disgusting. Using this kind of language and saying these kinds of things to her audience and possibly triggering people who've been through actual abuse. And for that, I say this. Fuck you, Chantal. Seriously. Fuck you. For doing this to people, for getting everybody concerned for your welfare when there's no need for concern. If you don't care about you, why should we care about you? What's really sad is that there are people in your audience that care more about you than you do. If you cared about yourself, you wouldn't be doing this lifestyle because honestly, you don't have to. You have a choice. You have a choice to live a good life and you're choosing not to. You have options you don't want to take. So if you don't care, then guess what? We don't care. We will care as much as you care. And if you care nothing, then we care nothing.
for not ordering octopus. I have receipts for that. So fuck with you. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. It would have been fine if he had just left it alone. No, I'm not going to let you disrespect me online. No, I will win every time. I will win every time. Go have a barbecue at a ghetto hotel. Oh my god. We have proof of a head slap. Exactly. I have a lot of proof. Oh, he thinks that because I dropped the one case. Well, there's more things that he's done. Don't worry about it. You don't want to be mean. Like, I'm the last person you want to be mean to in this, and I'm the first person you're being mean to. I don't get it.
So she's giving a veiled threat right there. Oh, I've got more stuff and I could use it. She's giving a veiled threat. She's giving a veiled threat. She's giving a veiled threat through her chat. That if you mess with me, Natter, I'll come back at you again. Guess what, Chantal? If you've gone to police before and retracted everything, you can't go again. They're going to look at you and they're going to see right through you that you are a vindictive woman trying to use the legal system to get back at somebody. They're going to see right through you.
I don't get it. He's so dumb. He's too much of a narc to even see how dumb he is.
So are you.
For not ordering octopus, exactly. He couldn't even show the receipt. Ugh. Whatever. Lock in time. I'm not unblocking. I haven't unblocked yet, and I'm not. Simple fixed brick phone and iPad. I can't brick it, Tiff. I don't. You can't do that here. How do you do that? People always say that brick it, brick it. No, you can't. I cut off the service, but the actual device, it's his now. It was a gift. That's done for. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna keep fixating on the fucking iPad and the phone. No, I mean, I don't even have to. I mean, enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm sure that you're going to jail. I mean, whatever. You deserve a fair trial. Good luck.
And that might be another reason why she's kind of acting manic right now, is that if there's an upcoming court case for Natter, and I've heard that is going to happen on August the 3rd, she knows that if that happens, if something happens to him and he ends up going to jail for what he did, no more Natter fix. So maybe that's why she's kind of panicking and acting manic, because she wants to see him before that happens. She's like an addict that wants one more fix before the supply is cut off.
So, yes, he did chicken toes. Yeah, that happened. I wasn't lying about that.
Yes, you were.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to. So keep your friggin' geriatric mouth shut, you dumb friggin' hoe. You don't know what you're talking about. Take her for every penny. Bring it on! You're not getting another fucking penny from me, and I will make sure of that.
Sure. Okay.
Judy's trying to get him to sue you. She's so pathetic. C.H. Robinson should be ashamed, yes. And everyone knew where she worked, so that's not doxing. And I'm just reading a comment. Anyways, they should be ashamed. She sits there acting like she's prim and proper, and she's gonna sue me because she's better than me and I'm fucking harassing her. But you sit up there and do the same thing I'm doing now. You have no case. You have nothing. I'm not stupid. You're messing with a person who's smarter than both of you put together, Beavis and Butthead. Both of you put together, Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, I keep telling yourself that. But if you're sitting there calling somebody's phone 30 times in a row, leaving numerous messages, making live streams where you're doxing somebody and even doxing their mom, yeah, they might have a case.
The hardest thing I can do actually right now is honestly ignore the fuck out of them completely for real. No one will give a fuck about them in like a month maybe. they'll be like, once they really see that I'm fucking done with their ass, no one's gonna care about you. I'm like, it's like a toy with a mouse. You know it. I know it. Anyways, and then after that, fucking move on, get everything in order, and live a happy life. Why would I even want to involve myself with somebody who's going through a fucking case like that heavy? No, 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 no. Because, anyways, if he ever was, oh, come here, Sam. The only reason this man would ever, the only reason this man even is at her house is because, number one, she never says no to him. She's his new supply. And, oh, in case you guys don't know, narcissists have supplies apparently. So they have something also called triangulation. Is that what it's called?
Oh, here she goes using medical terms and psychological terms that she knows nothing about. She's doing it to make herself sound smart, but no smart person would live the life that she's living. But go ahead, Dr. Armchair.
I'm reading Narc quotes on Instagram. No, it helps me understand what kind of a fucking monster he is. They have someone else in the relationship to make the other person jealous. Well, if you're gonna do that, make sure it's not somebody who looks like Beanie, number one. Number two.
Oh, and you're a beauty queen?
Sorry, but I'm not jealous of her.
Oh, yes, you are. You're so jealous that you wanted to actually get this man an apartment just to have him all to yourself. Or was that a con that you were pulling on Natter, acting like you were going to get him an apartment just so he would spend more time with you? Knowing full well that you couldn't get him an apartment because A, you didn't have enough money because you spend it all the time, and B, because your credit sucks due to the bankruptcy. You knew that, but you lied to him and you conned him and saying, let's go apartment shopping, knowing full well it wasn't going to happen, but you were going to get time with him, so you didn't mind lying to him.
And not just that, she's boring as fuck. She's boring. No, Dandy, shut up! Fuck. Oh, I'm hungry. Chili. Okay, what was I saying? Stop fucking distracting me. I'm being serious. I could have ended this months ago. I know. Fuck. Just give me a minute. I want to end it with saying something really smart.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I'm serious. What was I saying? I'm so tired. Passed out. No more wheelchairs. We're probably, I don't know what to do today. Maybe mini put? It's Canada Day. We could have ended this months ago. Cigarette money. Triangulation, yeah. And now he has a new supply. So narcissists, besides having a black, empty fucking soul, oh yeah, they have a new supply. So somebody who supplies them with everything. I really, really cannot. I cannot wait for the day to see you with nothing and crying. I cannot fucking wait to see it. Because it will.
Well, if you're smart, you won't see it. You'll turn away from the situation and not care. If Natter is a horrible person and if Dee Dee is a horrible person, what you should be saying is, I'm done here. And I'm not going to spend any more of my money on these people. Let him be her problem now. She did me a favor. She took this horrible man off of my chest and I can move on. But that's the key. You don't want to move on. That's pretty evident, Chantal, because you won't leave the situation alone.
Some posters, 60 days no contact, seriously. Live stream it. With him being on probation, no, I don't think it's illegal for him to smoke pot. I don't think so. completely disengaged. Yeah, I know. No, I think there's one dollar store that's open, isn't there? There's a few that are closed, but I think there's one that's open. Charcoal Creek. I want to get a Canada Day hat like Ethan had.
Why?
So King Natter always wins. What about Queen Foodie? Queen Foodie. Queen Foodie always wins. Thank you. Queen Fupa always wins. Oh my god, let's get dressed in one of my cute outfits today. Which one should I wear? Hold on. No, Pete, no, Pete.
Please don't get dressed on camera. We don't want to see you flash. What is going on with what is going on with her wearing that top and you can see her bra? Inappropriate.
I need your help.
Oh my god, stop screaming.
You want to go to Cornwall? Well, let me see. Dollarama, Ottawa. Let's go to downtown Ottawa for Canada Day.
Going to yell at the convoy to make it fun.
No, they're gonna freaking shoot us because they're also pro-gun.
Yeah, it might be fun to show up and just shout at them. Where the
Shut up, Pete. Shut up, Pete. Be quiet. Quiet.
The rock jumper? I don't remember.
Go to your room, Pete. You are of no significance here. Go away.
Sure.
You know, Chantal likes to go after Natter saying he's a bum. She lives with a bum. Her roommate is a freaking bum. He doesn't work. He doesn't make money. He just sits in his room all day. He's a bum. A lazy bum.
Wow. I asked you. I asked you to don't talk about me anymore. I swear to my mother.
Oh God, she's reading the messages. Really? We don't want to hear this.
Like, you will be in court.
Who cares?
It benefits him. It benefits him. Exactly, because without me talking about you, like when I talk about you, actually, Natter, it benefits you.
And it benefits you too. You've gone on record as saying that you will talk about Natter because it makes you money. You said that. Whenever you talk about Natter, it makes you money. That's why you refuse to stop.
So enjoy your fucking 1 year of fame because you're not interesting enough to hold it on your own. Like, really, like, he's too much of a narcissist.
Oh God, you are too.
Hey,
Next.
Baby, happy Canada. Yes, Canada Day. Happy birthday. Oh my God. It's in my crack. And on my crack. So, I mean, I do feel bad though, like, even talking about May's case. Like, it's her case. I was wrong about the timeline.
Because you can't keep your lies straight.
When I seen that, and I was like, "Red."
That's you got confused because you can't keep your lies straight, and you can't remember what you did on what day because you lie so much.
To be like, see, it's not right. It's not true. It's not true. Because I don't want it to be true so bad. So hard to even imagine.
And I don't want to speak too much on the May case because it's a very sensitive issue. But from what I've seen in Chantal, she was more upset over Natter going to a hotel room to see a woman more so than what potentially happened to May. She was more offended of him just seeing a woman in a private location than anything harmful that he could have done to that woman. I find that disturbing.
That someone you loved could even be capable of horrible things. I've seen a theory on Kiwi Farms that I agree with, probably in my gut, what I feel like happened. Because what I thought happened on October 17th.
I don't want to hear about
their
this.
trial, that's all I can say. Anyways. Locked up, don't send him money for ramen. I'm sure he'll take care of himself.
He's a big boy. Natter was doing fine before you met him. He was in the trap house. He had a home. He wasn't on the street. And I'm sure if worse comes to worse, he would know what to do to take care of himself. You're not his mother. You don't have to take care of him.
Can you make me a coffee?
Make your own doggone coffee.
No, because I'm on a live stream and I have to shower and hurry. Kid!
You don't have to hurry anywhere.
I was gonna be up before she was.
Oh, Lord.
Literal side piece. All you do is chime in your Slack, comb over once in a while.
And what does Pete do? He walks in the room. He stands behind you with his arms folded like some grouchy gargoyle. He just stands over your shoulder for whatever reason, or sits on the bed with his phone and doesn't offer any interesting input. You know, you're making fun of Dee Dee, but what is Pete's to you? He's just there.
Get a life. Lindsay VIP. Yeah.
Like for me, getting ready is just.
Oh my God! Shut up.
After putting up with that crap for a year.
Oh no, Pete's is
Not
here.
particularly.
Okay, so the rest of this live stream is just Pete's blabbering. I don't care to hear it. I'm done here. Let's go with the comments. Pudge like fudge says, BBJ really said this annoying arc is ending right now, right here. I guess because BBJ rubbed up against the cable and cut off the stream. Thank you for that, BBJ. Kat says she spends so much money on clothes as she's too lazy to wash it, but nothing she buys ever fits. It's all ridiculously small. How does she not see it? And the VIPs are either all trolls at this point or look and dress like her, since they're cheering her on no matter the visual horror. She's got thousands of dollars in clothes that she never wears anymore. It would only make sense to either throw the clothes away if they don't fit, you know, or whatever clothes that do fit, wash those and wear them. Buying new clothes when you don't have to just doesn't make sense to me. Witchy says, you guys don't know him like I do. He's not abusive. 1 week later, after being rejected, he slapped me across the face. Yeah, you can't believe her with abuse claims. You just can't. She switches things up too much. Wendy says, when he doesn't want you, he's a narcissistic abuser who slaps you and essays you. But when he'll see you, he's the best guy in the world and no one understands. Which is it? You're a very vengeful, vindictive woman. Your behavior is a reflection of you and no one else. Yeah, and you know what? Anybody that talks to Chantal for 5 minutes, whether it's online or offline, they see right through her. She is a walking monster. MC says, shame on whoever taught you the word narcissist. Also, calling someone boring when all you do is get high, rage, and eat fast food. Jesus, get some self-awareness. Well, she desperately needs it, but just like reality, she avoids it. Hailing frequencies, open cast says, that was the world's shortest nervous breakdown. Love that for you. Yeah, she didn't stay upset for long. Chelsea May says, let's be real here. You can say whatever you want about Natter and Dee Dee, but if you had your way, it would be you living in an apartment with Natter instead of Dee Dee. The only reason you ever talk crap about them is when Natter isn't giving you attention. The only reason you were pursuing other men and publicly declaring so was because you had hoped Natter would see it, get jealous, and tell you to come pick him up. That's why you went to Montreal. But when he denied your offer of a fancy hotel room rendezvous, you lost your crap. Again, you keep saying how pathetic Dee Dee is, but that she can have Natter and all his coughing, grifting, and abuse. But at the same time, you've been trying to get him back repeatedly for over a year. Just because you come on here and say how much you hate him, that doesn't negate all the times you talked about how perfect he is and how we as viewers just don't understand what a good person he is and how much you love him. Bottom line, you'd be with him if he'd let you. The end. Get help. That was a long comment, but you said a lot of things that made a lot of sense and sums this whole situation up perfectly. It's just an ongoing saga. A lot of it is made up for views, but it's one that Chantal just keeps pressing on everybody, and we're all getting bored as fuck with this. Just bored. 1 hour, 1 minute, 36 seconds. BBJ disconnected the stream by rubbing her mouth on the Wi-Fi cables. Poor BBJ is trying to relieve her tooth pain. Yeah, she's got oral problems that should have been addressed at the vet months ago, but Chantal is such a biatch that she never did. So that poor baby is walking around in pain, and that's just unacceptable, Chantal. Alien Chicken says, anyone else screaming at the screen say, get over it? I know I do, but it doesn't do any good. EP says, BBJ, thank you. The only reasonable being in this lot of characters. You know, I wish someone would just unplug Chantal's cable for the day and say, that's enough. Enough live streaming and bullshit for the day. You're cut off for the day. I wish someone would. Funky Funkle Pondu says, so many VIBs, yet the combined IQ level is still firmly below 100. I'll do you one better. It's below 50. Amber Amy says, Natter isn't a victim. D2 isn't a victim. Chantal isn't a victim. Everyone in this situation is toxic. I hope they all go their separate ways and move on. They are all just terrible, codependent and terrible. Agreed. They're all complicit in this. They're all keeping this going. So it's not like one person's being preyed upon. They're all in this together. It's all fake drama, fake views, y'all. It's all bad performance art that's badly acted and badly scripted. Mad Pooper says, BBJ worked hard to shut this shit down. Yes, BBJ is the unspoken MVP here. Let's see. Fiber Nasty fan says, poor BBJ was trying to pull her own plug. Betty Cat says she can't find her Vagisil powder. That is so funny and quirky. Actually, it's sad. When you're depending on products to make you smell halfway decent, then, you know, that rancid pie of hers, it just needs an overhaul. Big time. Brittany Novell says, rage, delete, repeat. Yep. She makes a live stream. If there's anything interesting in it, she will delete it, make another one, lather, rinse, repeat here. Everybody praising BBJ for shutting this shit down. Seeker of Knowledge says, BBJ been planning this for a while now. She saw her chance and she took it. And you know what, BBJ? Good for you. Good for you, little one. Good for you. Shut this down. Shut it all down. I wish we could all do it, but you did the job we all wish we could do. 15 minutes, 30 seconds. You set up your karma. You still don't understand how powerful words can be. She knows and she doesn't care. Jamie Rock says, she sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, she does. As a matter of fact, since you said that, I'm going to play this.
Shut up!
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. That's what I hear with Chantal every day. After like the second hour, that's all my ears hear is that wah 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 sound, because it's just constant wah wah wahing from Chantal. It just all bleeds together, man. It just goes from her talking about natter this, natter that, blah blah blah, to wah 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 wah. You know, I almost wish there were a wah wah sound. It'd be much more pleasant to listen to. Marty Flanders says, tired of this song and dance. We all are. It's not even a dance anymore. Dancing is supposed to be fun and positive. This is not a dance. It's just her standing on the dance floor, taking up the space. And other people can't dance while she's there. You know, she is the party pooper. Okay, so that's it for this live stream react. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and please take care. Bye-bye.